Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Perfect. The sorry, I was just smoking. Oh, dude, I'm always having a good stream, man. I appreciate you hopping in and saying what's up, bro. Like, most of the time now, honestly, man, like, when I'm playing games, I stream no matter what. And, most of the time, bro, I'm just playing the game, bro, like, having a good time with myself. And when people hop in the chat and say what's up, it just makes it even better, bro. So I'm always having a good stream, thank you. And the car in my thumbnail is a 1989 Honda CRX that me and my friends built. Back when I was younger. That's the car I used to do all my street racing in. And that was a fully stripped Honda CRX with a Acura Integra motor, lightweight flywheel, full coilovers all the way around, strut bars, anti-roll bars, good tires on it, with the Integra GSR Fat 5 wheels. I had header exhaust intake on that car, adjustable cam gears, stage 2 clutch, had the YS1 Able transmission from a 92 Integra XSI in Japan. That car was sick, bro. Yeah, I've got some, I've got videos of me driving that car through the mountains, bro. Doing anywhere from 80 to 140 kilometers over double the recommended speed limit for the corners. Squealing all 4 tires through corners, man. Like, just riding it right on the edge, bro. That was a fun car. I'm just going to pack one more bong toke, guys. One more smoke. Game's booted up. We're ready to go. We are playing on hardcore mode, which means I just can't die. If I die, I lose all my progress. This game does have procedurally generated areas and loot. So basically, every time you play the game, the same areas you go through will not look the same every time. And you'll run into different dungeons, different rewards. And it has an adventure mode. So on this game, your quest mode and adventure mode are separate, but all the items hold together. So some things on this game, to complete puzzles, you actually have to boot up an adventure mode and re-roll the world until you get the same exact map as the quest mode, and then you have to get an item on adventure mode and then go into quest mode. It's a crazy thing. Dude, you know what, man? An S2000 exactly, bro. It's not meant for like a family guy. Save that for like a midlife crisis when you... You know what I'm saying? And the price of those cars is crazy now, too. They're just going up, 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 up. They're never going down, right? So... And a CRV is still a nice Honda, bro. I know a lot of people with CRVs, man. Everybody's happy with the CRV. I had one, too. My dad had one. My mom has one. My brother-in-law had one. We've all had CRVs in this family, bro. They're good vehicles. Okay, give me one quick sec. I'm not going anywhere. It's going to be about a minute to get this thing. You should see the car I drive now, bro. I drive a 2005 Echo base model, 4-door, no power windows, nothing. And, dude, the car, bro, the car is super light. It's lighter than any of my old Hondas were, and it's got as much horsepower as some of the old Civic SIs. So this weird little Toyota I'm driving right now, bro, it's basically just a Honda, but it's a Toyota. It's really weird. Okay, let me unplug my controller. Okay, we're almost ready to boot into the world. Let me load up the world real quick, see where I'm at. Yeah, okay, so I'm in the main hub area. This is a safe area, so I can do my smoke break here too. So one thing you guys should know real quick is I'm playing on the hardcore mode. So on hardcore mode, if you die, you don't get to respawn. Once you die on hardcore mode, your character is dead. So I have beaten the game before, multiple times. On my main account, I've actually spent 200 hours on this game. And I unlocked all the special gear sets, pretty much everything that you could possibly want to do. I unlocked all that stuff, so I do have a special perk. So if you were to just start the game, right, let's say you're a new player on the game, and you want to play hardcore mode, you don't have this perk that I have. And it's a very important perk to help you get through hardcore mode. And the perk, it's a weapon mod, and it's called a Very Good Boy. And basically when I summon this dog will help me with my battles in the game. So I'm not fighting every single battle all by myself. The stone real quick. Okay, so I should be able to leave the dungeon here. I think I did everything here already, so let's try and leave. Yeah, leave dungeon. Alright, there we go. So that was an optional dungeon. I gotta go straight all the way to the bottom right of this map.
Here they come.
Put my dog out to help me. And this dog will end up doing a lot of work. There's a couple things I need to do here. Turn everything down to high because it will make a difference. Oh man. Why did it back off my window, bro? I'm gonna have to turn off the frame limiter. My FOV. See, the thing is, on this game, one thing that isn't good is that the Still can't go that way. Alright. So like I was saying, I have to go to the bottom right of the map. I have to go over there. The only thing with this game, for some reason, is the VSync on this game. It makes you pick 30, 60, or no FPS. And, or disabled, I mean. So you have to pick a compromise of not running VSync and having more FPS than your monitor and getting a bit of screen tear. Or you have to limit the frame rate at 120 and you'll have a little bit of input lag. The new Remnant 2 is not like that, the new version of this game. It's not that way. So I've got good FPS, really good render latency, but I don't have totally smooth screen. I have some screen tearing going on just because my FPS is high. So again, I'll summon my dog. You have to beat the game pretty much to get that dog. And achievements and unlocks are shared between profiles, so if you unlock the perk for the dog on your main profile, you get it across all of them. And it's a really big help for hardcore mode. You always want to take a look down these alleys too, because sometimes you'll get rare items that spawn down there. They're just part of the items like rings and buffable items that you can get for your character. But sometimes on this Earth planet, they're hiding in those little cracked out areas there. So again, just to test the performance again real quick and how good the game wants to run. We do have VSync off, so let's try and get our FPS a little lower. Let's see if running up the graphics will actually make it a little smoother. Pretty soon up here we'll be getting into our next little dungeon. It's always good on a hardcore to break the pallets and stuff and just get some extra materials, extra scraps. The sooner you can upgrade things is better. Another thing for hardcore characters as I go through the playthrough here is you don't want to level up your gun or something to like level 6 and then not level up other things with it, because your gear score will be averaged out based off of what you've upgraded. And if you level up a gun to say level 8 and you only have level 3 gear, your overall gear score might be level 6. And you'll be doing lots of damage, but you'll be taking lots of damage. So that's a really big thing to consider on this game too. So you really don't want to just like level up something really high and not level up anything else. You want to have a nice average level between everything. And I'm just going to hold this checkpoint for a sec. I'm just going to grab a drink real quick, and then I'll be ready to continue through the playthrough. And this level here, we are going to have a boss at the end of the dungeon. I hope I don't die at this dungeon, but there's a good chance I do. The reason I say there's a good chance is I haven't played this game in a long time. This is just one of my all-time favorite games that I've played. Alright, we're almost ready to get back into it here. Just put this stuff in the viewer. Alright.
It's dark. Let's see.
These guys explode and you don't want to run through their, that explosion cloud. It'll infect you with root rot. So here's an item. Let's see what item we get. Did we get lucky? Drifter's mask. That's not lucky. Every time you hear that sharp noise, that little like sword slashing noise, it's because there's a boss enemy or an elite enemy that's been spawned in. So we're going to be very careful. Perfect. Dog got the last hit.
Oh, that was
And I do have a healing perk on my weapon there, weapon mod for healing, so we're going to heal up there real quick. And we're not going to jump over this until the enemies are mostly dead around here. A little bit of safe ground if you wait to jump over that stuff. See, now that I jumped over, here's the enemies. So if I would have jumped over early, obviously I would have had a way bigger fight there on my hands. And again, kill enemies, try to keep the distance. Still keep a good distance while we kill enemies. Oh, see him there. Oh, see that one got, we got some almost got root rot there. So let's heal up again. You only have 3 heals on the item that heals you. But this weapon mod recharges as you shoot enemies, so that's why I'm using the weapon mod to heal. It's because I don't want to use all my heals off my actual item that can heal me. Let's resummon the dog. The weapon mod for the dog is on this weapon, so that's why you'll see every time I summon the dog, I use this weapon again for a little bit there to recharge the dogs. I think that's a tome of knowledge that's used for trait points, which I'll show you in a sec. Perfect. So I already know, because I played the game before, I beat it multiple times. This dungeon I'm in right now is the mandatory dungeon to do with the campaign. And at the end of this dungeon is one of the hardest bosses in. So I don't know if it's one of those things, right? It doesn't take long to get here on your playthrough. But when you do get here, you just have to decide, do you want to fight the boss and risk everything just only an hour in? It's not that big of a deal. Or do you want to go build your character so you can come back and have a better chance at the boss? That's kind of the big decision here. I could be wrong, actually. Maybe it's the next dungeon that'll have the boss. I'm pretty sure it's this one, though. Yeah, it is. So what I'm going to do, though, is we're going to go back to the ward. And we're going to prepare for this boss fight, which is one of the hardest boss fights in the game. Because it's your first boss, you're the lowest level you're going to be, the worst gear that you have. And this boss is very strong melee. And it also spawns in a bunch of those little guys that explode.
But hey, you're the hero. Let's see.
Okay, so what we need from this guy is probably 4 adrenaline. We're going to get the tonic to remove root rot, because we might get that. And we're going to bring, buy 2 ammo boxes.
Safest of travel.
Let's go to the gear upgrade person here.
Anything you need? What do you need? Be safe out there.
I'm not even kidding, this boss is really hard and there's a good chance I'll die. It's definitely not what I wanted on my run here. I'm dead. Fuck, dude. Fuck, man. Fuck. I told you, bro. Straight up, dude. I'm done, bro. I'm gonna play something else. I'll be back.